Hey, morning, morning, morning. How's everybody doing? Cubbies. Kicking some butt this year. Um, what's going on? It's Thursday. We almost got this week done. All right, 2 weeks of June already in the books. Where does it go? I don't know. Um, we'll see what today brings, man. We're taking day down here. About PPI just came out this morning, so they're trying to. They tried to move. They didn't really budge that much on the 30s. I was watching them on the 30s. Now they're coming back up a little bit better right now. Back up to 599.81 right now. All right, but that's just, and that would be scratching into yesterday's lows. That's how close we are. Okay, that's about how close we are. And Qs as well, and diamonds as well. Diamonds are down at 426 and change, and they closed at 429. It's coming back up right now. They're starting to rally. I think they're rallying off these PPI numbers that we just got. Listen, there's a lot of talk about rate cuts coming in June next week. We got Powell next week. They might be trying to juice the market because what I see is a lot of trouble in the market right now. We stalled out yesterday for over 2 hours. We couldn't get anything moving. And then this morning I come in and the futures are lower. So now PPI comes back in, and we'll see if that can hang on by a shoestring. But they've been strong, but a lot of stocks are down. All right, so I'm gonna go through the futures, and I'm gonna go through the gappers and try to just go make this quick. All right, so SPA says this is our move that we made up here on the daily. Okay, I got a triangle drawn in here. All right, I drew this pivot yesterday. Okay, I didn't take it down. All right, so I'm looking for this triangle back down to the bottom of this three. All right, I don't see any real support here at this 596 range. I think if you break today and then you start to come down, I think this is where it could all end, or start something more. But we'll see. All right, so coming back down this morning, we got futures taking day down here, but very barely. We're trading at 599.74, and yesterday's lows were 599.27. So we're a little bit lower this morning on your daily. Okay, trying to come back up here on PPI numbers. All right, QQQ, same situation, coming down yesterday. We got these shooters that are trying to develop with 2 days to go. See if we can get those any better. All right, and now their PPI, it's not popping. Okay, it's not like they're coming to save the day. All right, so QQQ, and then we'll look at diamonds real fast. Diamonds were lower here when I came in, man. 426 and change. I was watching them. I watched this all come down, and now the reverse up with the PPI, but they're not ripping away. All right. All right, so stuck in the middle with you on the week. We need to get that. We need to get that down to a shooter and looking nasty. That's what we need to do. All right, diamonds. All right, so I'm going to go through some names here. Oracle got better numbers here. Oracle's doing good this morning. All right, closed at 176.38 on your Oracle. All right, so we're going to expand on there to 191. We're coming up into this area in here. 198.31. I can give you better than that. 192.42. Look at that. 192.42. If you want to triangle out, that would take out all that. 192.42 getting up to all-time highs. That's not too far. About $7 off now. All right, Oracle with the nice move up this morning. We'll see what's going on here. Palantir's trying to go to all-time highs again. All right, big news out this morning. Plane down in I want to say India, in Boeing. Was a Boeing plane, a 737, and we were lower on the. It's been rallying back a little bit here. Supposedly went up in the air and fell right back down. All right, Boeing. All right, so that's Boeing this morning. Charlie Victor, Apple Charlie, CVAC. All right, this is a little guy. Closed at 407. All right, had a high yesterday at 428. We're taking 538 on this thing, moving all the way back up. All right, so keep an eye on this guy moving around. He'll be moving around pretty good. We'll see. We don't know yet, but we shall see. All right, so little gapper upper here. We'll see what CVAC wants to do. ONCE, that is not the right symbol. Ounce. That is not the one I'm looking for here. VOYG. You're going on a voyage. All right, this one's pretty new too. Up to 73.95. It's $56.48 is where it closed yesterday, so we're going to take above there. All right, so we're coming up. We're right here in the $60 range right now. All right, so we're going to be trading right in there somewhere. All right, Voyage. That's a new one for the most part. Voyage. What else we got here? Talking about Boeing. TME. Tom Marietti. Look at the shooter down on the week. I want to talk about shooters on the week. There's a shooter on the week. Okay, so TME. And I got 1909 taken up today now off of the 312. You're not going to expand to this 1940. The question is, can she survive without getting to 1940? That's the problem right there. Is if she don't get there, could be trouble coming back down for time. But she's got time, right? She got time. There you go. All right. GSK. $41.62 yesterday, trading up to $42.47 today. So we're moving up a little bit here on this guy, coming up into this 47.50 somewhere in here. All right, so triangling out, we would be looking at this guy right here coming back up, and that's from September 1st of 24. That's going back a bit, 44.26 if you want to triangle out GSK. Keep an eye on that one. We had some ones that were moving around pretty good yesterday as well. GTLB, I didn't add these ones today, but these ones were pretty active yesterday. It looks like they're going to be moving around again this morning. GTLB, we were watching Etsy yesterday a little bit. All right, NVIDIA looking shabby, man. All right, give me the week down. We got a lot of shooters setting up on weeks. And market was soft yesterday at the afternoon. We sat 2 hours without not doing anything. That doesn't usually happen. They're making up their mind. And now there's a lot of chatter out about getting a rate cut next week. So maybe they're trying to juice it. All right, so NVIDIA, there you go. All right, UNFI, UNFI. UNFI coming down. This thing's already been beaten down. This thing's looking for some more beaten down. 21.68 now. All right, so going down here. All right, we're going to 21.68. We're coming not that much this morning here, but this thing 3-2 down, looking for continuation to the downside. Look at this outside month. Whew. What's the one thing that we know about threes? They can reverse and do it again. I'm just going to say that. All right. Something weird. Oust. This is the one I was talking about. OUST. We had this one yesterday. It's coming back in. It had a nice move up yesterday. Might not do much today after yesterday. It was pretty wild yesterday, but she's pulling it in, man, pulling it in to see if there's a triangle out on this thing on Oust. I'm definitely going to be watching that one. PGY is another one. We got this is a IGT, IT. PGY, sorry about that. PGY, Piggy. All right, so 1793, we're taking day down. We're actually, where are we at right now? 1788. Yeah, so we're scraping right back into yesterday's business there, Peggy. Nothing great on that week, kind of stuck in the middle. CRWV. This thing, I think, is ripe for getting whooped. 149.70 closed yesterday. Look at the shooter down on the week. All right. At this point, that thing's set up, man. It can only get better maybe from here. All right. But it's got a little gapper here this morning, so we're still going to be inside day handily. So watch this CRWV. I want a 3-1-2 back down on this thing on daily. I want a shooter down to finish the week, and then this thing could be set up for start to maybe come back down into this area here, 133, 127-ish. What do you think-ish? That's what I think-ish, okay? That's what I think on CRWV. Palatar, PLTR, made like all-time highs here. All right. Until we see something comes in that's going to change. This is the top of the broadening formation. This is where we look for things to change. Okay. RBLX. Want to look at that one here. RBLX. Roblox. We had a nice week, and now it got right. This thing is still going. Now you got a hammer on the week to the upside until, like I said, I don't know if you want to chase it up here, but until something comes inside on a week or a day or a month, it's just going to keep going. You know, it's going to stall out, but it's going to keep. It's not going to break. All right. So Starbucks comes in a little bit about what. Hold on here, Starbucks. Where are you at? All right, so coming in a little bit. It's had a nice run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight days of Starbucks. All right, look for something to come inside there, cool their jets a little bit. It's already started here this morning. Got down to 93, 98. So that would bring her back in here. But right now, she's looking to be opening at $95. All right, so she's going to be inside day right off the bat with your Starbucks. We'll see if any continuation there. We talked about Boeing, planes falling out of the sky. All right, GSK, Piggy, D-Dog, DDOG, DDOG. All right, DDOG got no shooter down week. But this thing has been coming down, and now we got this morning at 120. We're a little higher, but we're not even taking day up. Okay, well, we are taking day up just by a tad. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, watch the futures here. Watch for quick breaks to the downside, because that's they come out of nowhere sometimes. So just trade smart. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you at lunch, all right? So be good.